All right, hey guys, welcome back. So yesterday we created our brand new character and we earned $1 million. And of course we had $1 million left from our startup cash, so we're at like $2 million. Now, I think there's a special going on where if we log in between like now and September 17th, Rockstar gives you $1 million for playing the game. So what I'm really hoping now is when I log in, we're going to get $1 million, and that's going to put us up at like 3 million. And at that point, we can go ahead and buy the Kosatka and run with it. So let's check it out and see. Hopefully it doesn't give us the crap it was showing us at the end of the last session. There we go. Check it out, man. $1 million. So that puts us at 3 million, and we can go ahead and buy the Kosatka and get started on the real grind. That's awesome. Otherwise, if we hadn't gotten this, then I would have just done another Cluck and Bell farm raid, and that would have put us at enough. So if we could just get in the game. 12 fucking years later, and this game is still so freaking slow. What the hell's going on out there? Rockstar, man. Come on. And it puts me in the fucking shower again. Alright. Alright, our warehouse did get another crate, which is cool. And, well, we're in a public lobby, and I don't want to screw around with that, so let me mute my microphone on my controller. I don't know why that wasn't muted, but whatever. Let's obviously my spawn is set to the office, which is good. So all right, no glitching cars this time. But it does put me in the shower again, because why not? Sorry if my microphone stand is squeaking. I'm trying to get it in the spot that I want. Alright, so let's... wrong door. Let's make sure snacks... Okay, so we're going to do a mixed goods export, and I'm going to send my warehouse agent out to get new crates. And then I'm going to fly by the casino, because we need to go there and meet with Madrazo before we can buy the Kosatka anyway. And I'll do my lucky wheel spin. I'm not going to mess with a Cluck and Bell yet. Let's just export mixed goods and let's go. This is going to be so nice once we get the Sparrow. When I come out here to go to the warehouse, I won't have to call my car. I can just get the Sparrow and fly over there. It's way faster. Makes everything faster. Makes everything better. After we do Cayo, I think we'll probably still have enough to buy a Sparrow. So we'll see. Nothing's up, Lupe Fiasco. Give me my car. We only own the one car right now, which is the Armored Kuruma, which is the perfect car for a newbie doing stuff. I haven't even done anything to it yet. It's still 100% stock. And I probably won't for a little while. And, oh, let's make sure about the money, by the way. Yep, we got over 3 million. Nice. And we are level 12 now. We leveled up all the way to 12 in yesterday's session. Yesterday's session was a good beginning, but I think this is going to be even better because we're going to be rocking out a Cayo. Oh, took a bad hop there. I don't want to end up in the water. Hydro kill this thing. Come on. I suck at driving. My tiny brain and my ancient hands can't really wrap around the controller very well. The nuance control it takes to keep these things from wrecking. Could also be that the driving of this vehicle in the game sucks ass. I mean, that probably plays like a small role. I really hope we can get out of the way of the train. Okay, good. Once I was airborne, I saw the train. I'm like, oh, fuck. Alright. It's over here. It's a little bit sharper of a turn than I... Alright, so we're just gonna send Lupe out to get us more, so I actually have to go over here. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever! You just go get me crates. No, we ain't talking. Shut up and give me crates. Lupe fiasco. Alright, hopefully we don't get a wanted level. If we do, we'll have to hide in the tunnel. Whatever, though. It's not that hard. I don't see any red dots. Yeah, now I do. They just appeared. I was going to say I don't see any red dots on the radar, but they appeared right as I said that. So, cool. This is the one where you just get enemies chasing, and they're never a hassle, so they're easy to get away from. This is the only place where they even get close to us, but they might get a couple bullets off, but it ain't gonna be enough to stop us. And they can't do this. The NPC pathfinding kind of sucks. One of the things that makes me nervous about GTA 6 is Rockstar patented a pathfinding method, like some kind of an AI pathfinding coding thing, and it's gonna be probably for the pathfinding for the NPCs in GTA 6. Cool thing about GTA 5 was you could always get away from cops and other NPCs really easily because they couldn't ever like go off-road. They wouldn't hardly know what to do. But I have a feeling in GTA 6 they're going to be a lot smarter about that crap. And harder to get away from. I'm guessing in GTA 6 when you get a wanted level, you're not going to be able to just go down in a subway and they'll forget about you. It's probably going to be a lot harder to lose them. You know, since I'm here, let's see if I can do the stunt jump here. This one's kind of hard to stick. I can never figure out exactly what speed I should go. If you go too fast, you'll fly over the road, and I think I'm probably going to, yeah, fast. Oh no, it gave it to me anyway. Cool. We're not friends, Martin. We've never even spoken. You just started calling me out of the blue. We've never met. I've never done a mission for you. This is a brand new character. I don't know why you're calling me, but please stop. You're like one of those spam callers. Do you want to fucking ask me about my auto insurance or something? Actually, I think he's got an offer for someone you go meet to earn money at the airport. It might actually be pretty good. I don't know. It's kind of a newer DLC, and I haven't checked it out yet. Right now, I'm busy just getting this guy up on the basics. And I just went by ammunition, and I might need heavy armor. Well, you know what? No, I don't need heavy armor. Not for Cayo. Only time you need heavy armor in Cayo is like for some of the setup missions, like the fingerprint cloner, I think. Yeah, the fingerprint cloner when you go to the warehouse first and you get on the computer and find out the location of the fingerprint cloner, those guys in there, you usually want armor on because they got shotguns and you're in close quarters. But other than that, really hardly anything in Cayo needs armor. Certainly not the finale. Oh, hey, Reese. Sorry, man. I'm not used to looking for comments. No, I'm on PlayStation. PS5. So we're going to go ahead and do the spin. Get that out of the way. And I think before I can buy the Kosatka, I actually have to go talk to Madrazo in the bar downstairs. And I really don't want this fucking car. Holy shit, that's a piece of... Wow. Wow, what a freaking eyesore. Oh, 33 minutes. I can't spin it yet. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just go down to the bar then. Can I go to the bar from the elevator, or do I have to go outside and go around? I don't even know. They should link it with the elevator. Nope. Nope. Oh, music. You have to own the penthouse. Okay. So in order to use this elevator to go to the music locker, and so not have to go outside and walk around, you must spend X millions of dollars on a fucking penthouse first. Yeah, okay. I will eventually get the penthouse, but that's more end game than beginning game. So we do have the money. Yep. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and deposit that 50 G's too. Eventually, I won't care, and I'll probably just carry all cash. But just for right now, I want everything so I can see exactly how much I have and not have to do addition, which melts my tiny ass little brain. So 3.1 million, basically, we've got just about. Courtesy of Rockstar giving us $1 million when we logged in today. Okay, this is Miggy. We just got a message from Miggy. I want to read that real quick. Okay, downtown cab, FU, Lupe, shut up, unknown, yeah, whatever. Dad told me you could help with family biz. There's a club at the Diamond, meet me there, trust me, you want to be a part of this, Miggy. I don't know why I call him Miggy, I guess because what's his name in the Kosatka always calls him that. The Russian dude. 150 bucks. Wow. So where are these ass clowns? They're downstairs, I think. It's been a long, long fucking time since I've done this. Yeah, they're over there. Alright, I see them. Yeah, you do. Your big plans are my big plans, pal. We're going to use this heist to become 100 millionaires. Is that even a word? I don't know. We're going to go 10 digits. How about that? I don't know that I'm going to grind this guy all the way to $1 billion. I mean, I might. We'll see how long it takes us. You can't grind as fast as you could a couple years ago because all the cooldowns and shit like that now. And plus, it's not worth as much as it used to be, but whatever. Miggy, shut up. There you go. You got the right idea, Mrs. Madrazo.
baby. Six-figure check, everyone. Let's make it happen. So, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna let that piece of shit bring down my family vacation in front of my father. I need to get my hands on those files by any means necessary. So, I'm just gonna lay it all out there. Strickler's got this private island off the Caribbean coast of Colombia.
Man, is there any way to skip this?
Big compound, lots of guards, high-tech security, the whole works. I need someone to rob me. Is that something you think you could do? We're talking a very big payday. Good, yes, excellent. I see you got quite the resume, and that's very important. I need a fucking agency run. This train is fucking ready. Hang on one sec. David! Can't get him out of the bloody box. Whacking off his shot. Someone dropped like a trooper. Dave, come here a second. Granda! When are we gonna see you throw some dates? Best tunes in LS right now, mate. Oh, bullets. This is the one I was telling you about? Yeah, nice one. You alright? We're talking about the island? Oh yeah? Yeah, I've been over there. Like 4 times now. Massive fires, a proper massacre. The thing about El Rubio is he elects third one. Yeah, the blonde men love to go large. No, the hospitals, the biggest name, I'm his go-to. Dave, the rave, the dream maker. He loves me. Fucking nutter. I mean, I've seen him 3 days in, gurning like a trout, bottle of bubbly in one hand, AK in the other, taking some fucking supermodel down the beach on a panther, mate. Crazy scene. Right up my alley. Hello, mate. Well, anyway, that's got me nice and funny. Reckon I'm gonna head back out there and get this one. Let's get with me today. Okay, let's circle back, talk outlay, logistics. First and fucking foremost, you're obviously going to need a submarine. That's right, bear with me, I know I think fucking fast. We are going to be on this one, literally, these guys are fucking menace. So, there's this old Russian sub for sale, just been upgraded to the latest specs, 6G, state-of-the-art shit operated by this guy called Pavel. He dropped for us recently. He knows all about the job. He'll be running tech for you guys on the sub. You need to go full counter-espionage on these motherfuckers. Do you feel me? Okay, good, yes, make this happen. You very, very well looked after, my friend.
Gotcha, boy.
Take it easy, fucking hydrate.
Oh, thank God. All right. Oh, Pavel, that's the dude's name. The Russian dude in the submarine. So, okay, we met Miki Madrazo, and now we can buy the Kosatka. So let's get to it. All right. Some war stock, I think. 2.2 mil. Color's fine. Flag, US, of course. Sonar station, heck no. Guided missiles, heck no. Weapon workshop. Oh, I'd like it, but... And it would let me do... How much is the weapon workshop here? I mean, I don't want to have to come in here to set up my weapon wheel. It's only 350 Gs, though. And it would give me a weapon workshop, finally. No, I'm not doing it. I don't need it. And I do want a Sparrow, but I can't afford it yet. Because that's going to be like, what, 1.7 million? Yeah, 1.8 million. So we're still like short $1 million. But... after the first heist is done, we'll be all set. So, all right, we got the color, we got the flag. That's all we can afford. We can barely afford this thing. So, purchase. All right, and we may as well just. Can we? Yeah, we can. So let's just jump right into it. I don't know if it'll let me do that the first time. Kind of like the apartment. We couldn't session jump into the apartment until we'd actually gone and do it the normal way first. Yep. And it won't let me do it this way either. So, all right. And I don't have any kind of flying vehicle yet. So I'm actually going to have to like drive over to the fucking water and then like call for the dinghy, I think. Submarine comes with a dinghy, right? Yeah, I think it does. I almost never use it, except when you're like brand new and don't have the Sparrow yet. So where is this thing? Oh, come on, really? Is it like somewhere fucking crazy? I'm sorry, am I missing it? I don't see it anywhere. Kosatka, Jake. Is it under submarine? Nope. It's not out. Well, that's better. Because if it surfaced from here, it would probably put away. You know what? I'm going to steal this. Watch it be a Simeon car. Nope. I don't think it's been 24 hours since we did a Simeon's car anyway, so. So we're going to go over to Vespucci Beach, and then we'll call for it there. Ah, I don't like first person. First person is dog shit in this game. Like cars that just come to a complete stop in the middle of your lane. That's the other thing. I know I said it last time too, and I will say it again. I really, really hope that the NPC drivers in GTA 6 are not going to be the absolute fucking douchebags that they are in this game. I don't know if Rockstar thinks it's funny or something. Like, haha, let's code them, like, just cut in front of them and jump in front of them and, you know, F them up whenever they can. Haha, it's funny, it's funny. No, it's not fucking funny. It's fucking annoying as hell. And it kind of kills the fun sometimes. Like, if you got a really good run down the road and then it gets ruined because, like, this car up here that just pulled out decides to just pull in front of you and come to a complete stop, it's fucking annoying. And they'll do shit that makes no fucking sense at all. They'll turn right into a wall if it means that they can cut you off. Now, even if you weren't there, all they would have done was crash themselves into the wall by making that turn, but they do it just because you're there. Again, I really, really hope Rockstar does not do that shit with GTA 6. It's one of the worst parts of GTA 5, in my opinion. So we can call for our Kosatka, I think. Service vehicles. Yeah, it's the only one we own. We're going to have to get the Acid Lab, too. That's definitely... oh, Pavel will service the Kosatka on the coast nearest your location. Is it already out? Kosatka's already in storage. Okay. There we go. Kosatka has surfaced nearby. Has it? I don't see it on the damn radar. Alright. Let's just call for a dinghy. Of course, it's way the fuck over there. Like, why is it not showing the Kosatka on the radar? It's really fucking annoying. I hope it's out here. Oh, no, I do see it now. Where was it? I saw it on the radar, and it was like in the other freaking direction. Like, it looked like it was way out here. You see it? Like, off to the left? This is effed up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Why on my radar is it showing behind me? Like back by my car. Like look at my car icon on the bottom of the radar and there's the Kosatka thing like imposed over it. Whatever. This game, man, is so fucked up. It really is. Absolute shit sometimes, some of the stuff. Alright, anyway, let's get to it. Enough of the bullshit. Another long ass cutscene. It's fun to start over with a new character, but it's not fun to have to sit through all the fucking cutscenes. Like, again. Year-old caviar. You know what? While this cutscene is playing, I'm gonna grab a monster. I will be right back. Ah, Monster Energy. Breakfast of Champions. Actually saw my light turn red on my microphone from that. Ah, love this stuff. The white Monster Energy Zero. Kind of tastes like Squirt. A little bit. It's got like a citrusy, grapefruity kind of flavor. El Rubio.
His little island is better fortified than many continents. Fortified compound, barracks, airfield, independent.
I have to disagree, Pavel. I don't think it's fortified all that well at all. We sneaking out pretty fucking easy. What the hell did he shoot when he did that? I have no idea. That reminds me, eventually we need to get a nightclub too, but that's a little further down. There's other stuff I want first, like the agency and the acid lab and stuff. Dude, I have been ready. Yeah, I think I have to register though as CEO first before I can do this. So, register as boss, security, start an org. Alright. Okay, if press X when ready to begin. Alright, hopefully that dinghy is still there. We don't really have any other means of... Alright. I'm gonna go by the little airfield and see if there's a helicopter I can steal. Oh yeah, it's working, Pavel. And I'm gonna be listening to you for a long ass time now. I used to think that Pavel was the most annoying NPC as far as like talking to you in your earpiece. And then I met Sasanta and Moody Man, whatever, from the auto shop, and holy shit, those guys are the worst. And I could probably just go up and it's kind of the airfield is kind of big though. I don't want to have to run like a really long distance on foot. We'll just come down here. See if we can grab a chopper from the little airfield. If not, if there's no helicopter, then I'll just grab something and ride over there real fast. It's weird. The Kosatka image on my radar is still like directly ahead of me. It looks like it's like on the other side. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Even if there's no helicopter, I'm still going to grab a car, so I'm going to go ahead and run aground with this. Oh, but I don't want to run into the helicopter. Okay, good. This dude never shuts up. He just talks and talks and talks and talks. He's like a streamer. Well, lucky us. Does it not show like a Corona on the ground? I don't know. I don't mean the beer, but like the yellow circle. Alright, here we are. Oh, the cutscenes. I can't wait to play the game. Jeez. To be fair, if this were truly like the first time I were ever seeing it, then I would want to probably know all this, but... At this point, it's like, yeah, look, we get it. Obviously, I'm an old player with a new character, you know. That would be a quality of life upgrade Rockstar could add, the ability to skip stuff like this. I think this is Dr. Dre pulling up, isn't it? This is the setup for the agency, because his phone is missing. Or actually, I guess that's kind of music, isn't it? For their crew or whatever. There they are. DJ Pooh. You know, I hope this stream doesn't get tagged, because for a moment there, you heard Edge of 17 when his phone went off. The music companies are fucking ridiculous with that stuff. I really hope at some point the music companies get slapped down, like just judge ruling. You know, every time you abuse copyright with bullshit claims, we're gonna fine your ass like $1 million because they have abused the absolute shit out of it. It's ridiculous. And the only reason they abuse it is because YouTube makes it easy and there's no consequences. Yeah, the music kind of fits now. We're going to a Caribbean island. I gotta remember to take this song out of my playlist. It's a little too happy for me. It's called Welcome to Los Santos. Don't get me wrong, it's a bad tune. It's not a bad tune, it's just doesn't fit for my kind of thing. El Rubio, I'm gonna rob your ass blind. You're gonna become my own personal piggy bank. He kind of looks like the result of like Nazi eugenics or something. The blonde hair and everything. I mean, come on, who ever heard of a blonde Colombian? And that's a setup for something horrible. El Rubio told him not to feed the panther because, yeah. We'll see. All right. Now what's funny is everyone's like, look at this crap. These guys are like Superman. They don't even notice. He is the son of Jarrell.
This motor got somewhere I can stick a USB? I put a little mix together. Get us in the mood. Yeah, man, sure, I got something. Sweet. Ah. If I'd have known you were gonna play DJ Davey, I would have called a different book. Tune in, Otis. You two are working for me today, right? My place, my rules. You don't step out of line.
Oh, I'm stepping out of line.
Yes, mate, yeah, of course. But we're here to make sure this party goes off without a hitch of room. Okay.
Wow, I had like a little bit of lag. Like, it wasn't the stream, it was actually on my PS5. Okay, almost. We can almost play the freaking game again. After these long ass cutscenes. Crazy. I think that's real too. I think he really is in real life, but I've never heard his name either. Not that I'm into hip hop music, so you know, of course not. In fact, here we got like another billion years worth of cutscenes here, so let me look that up actually. Yeah, well, he's got 2 million followers on Instagram, and yeah, he is a record producer. He's in hip hop, which is why I never heard of him. All right, almost. man. I could get Cayo finished a lot faster if I didn't have to sit through all this.
Whose party is this?
I don't know, but it's gonna be sick. A lot gets written about you on the internet. They talk about cocaine, turf wars, missing journalists. And you know what they never say? How big your heart is. You're beautiful. You're humanitarian. You throw the best parties in the world. So from all of us, we thank you.
Stop it. I said, oh, come on. I said, no speech. Now you're embarrassing me. Thank you, my brother.
Famous people are so fake, aren't they?
Got a lot of hits from the 2000s, yeah? All right. Who's ready to fucking party? I give you Cayo music. Let's go fucking
All right, now I got the music silenced because, yeah, the bullshit music companies. I really hope one day some judge somewhere just slaps them down and says, you know what, you guys have been abusing the shit out of copyright claims. There we go. Little known fact, you don't have to wear the manager outfit. We gotta wait for, what's his name, Pavel to tell us that it's okay to go out before we go out, so just gonna mess around on the beach for right now. Can I catch on fire here? Yes, I can. Okay. That was kind of a dumb test. I got snacks. I don't have weapon wheel. I guess I can do it the old-fashioned way, can't I? I can buy ammo. That's cool. I already have body armor on. Maybe if I sat down, well, whatever. Ego chaser. And one more. There we go. Back at full health. So once Pavel reaches out to us and tells us we can go, then we're going to start sneaking out. But until he does that, what's up, Scott Storch? But until he tells us, we're going to have to stay here. Hopefully not too long. Wow, my guy looks like he's having a seizure. Ron, you're not going to believe this. One of these tweakers is having a seizure. I think that's the other thing I'm going to do before GTA 6 comes out. I'm going to replay GTA 5, like story mode. And you know what I might do? I might pull it up on Xbox 360 and play like the original release with all the original stuff in it, the way it was like on launch day. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm a little afraid that it'll disappoint me, like it won't be as cool as I remembered it or something. Alright, this is kind of like BS area. If I could steal a motorcycle from somewhere, I could probably do the jump to get in there, couldn't I? You know, I never even thought about that. I'm always sneaking through that gate. Are there any motorcycles sitting around? I don't want to waste a bunch of time like looking for motorcycles too. Let's just kind of run over here and see if there's anything we can use. Sometimes there's motorcycles over here at the North Dock. So yeah, there's a thing just popped up. Discovered vehicles can be used. However, this will increase your chances of getting detected. Yeah, it will increase, but they're really still not that they're not that savvy. Is there a motorcycle anywhere around here? Not seeing one yet. Eventually a car comes through here, so we got to be kind of careful of that too. I guess there's no guard up this way. There is a camera we have to watch out for. Oh, hey, here we go. Got it. Perfect. So this will probably make things go a little bit better. I should be able to get out of here without being detected. If I can get through here. He's up a little too far. Let's wait for him to turn around. I'm looking at the radar. There's that cone. He's going to turn around in a second anyway. Let's wait for him to move. We're actually going to have to come back here later on anyways and take pictures like of the warehouse over here and of the red boat in there. That's the what's it called, the longfin or something like that, and that gives us the longfin longfin approach. But let's see, I've never tried doing this for this part of the game before. I always kind of just snuck through, and I probably didn't save any time by going all this way to get this motorcycle, but just wanted to see if it works. If I end up getting caught, it's going to really suck, because then it was a total waste, but it's our first time through, man, so having some fun, it's fine. I'm not in a big rush either. Believe me, the grind will start soon enough after this, where we'll be having to grind this out. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we see the cameras, it's fine. So we got to go look at the compound, which is annoying, but at least it's easier to do it here, although I don't want to get spotted by that guard up there, so I probably have to go down around here to stay out of his cone. I don't know if he's going to turn this way or what. Whatever. Alright, so he's going to tell us to go to the tower. Yeah, I see it. Jeez, alright. Okay. The game is like taking control of my camera to show me the tower. I don't really need it. Alright, so it's not on the ground level for the newbie. He doesn't see me up here, does he? He's looking like right at me. He must not be looking up. That's good. Oh, here it is. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Basically, on the right, there's multipliers. The first one is with the line up and down is 1. The 2 slashes is 2, and the X is 10. So basically, if you do 5 and connect it to the 1, it'll be 5. If you do 5 connected to the 2, it'll be 10. If you do 5 connected to the 10, it'll be 50. And we're trying to make 50 out of this. So obviously, we'll need 50. And then I think we'll do the 5 as 1. Whoops. So it takes us to 55. And then 2 times 2 is 4, which adds up to 59, and it matches the target number on top. So that's how you do that if you've never seen it. It's pretty easy. Although, sometimes the math F's up my brain, but whatever. Alright, so we use the app. Oh yeah. So the reason El Rubio did not want Gustavo to feed the panther was so that El Rubio could feed Gustavo to the panther. I don't know if I said that right. The reason El Rubio didn't want Gustavo to feed the panther was so that he could feed Gustavo to the panther. Here we go. This is messed up. That's rough. Alright, well, fuck Gustavo. I think there's a few places you have to look at here. Like, you have to look in the office the first time to like see the fingerprint pad by the elevator and stuff like that. So we'll just kind of go through. I think I'm going the wrong direction, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll come back around. I'm not interested in the storage treasures because we're going to be doing this solo and we can't get them anyway. Okay, I think the next one's going to be what we want. Yep, basement. So, because this is the first time doing Cayo, it's going to be the Madrazo Files is our primary target. This is the only time you ever get this primary target. That glass case right there, most of the time when you do Cayo Perico, after the first time, you're going to get tequila, and that's going to be in the glass case. And so you'll need a plasma cutter to cut through the glass case. And there's a few other things that are in the glass case too, like some higher value targets, like the ruby necklace, and the there's the panther statue, but that's kind of a special one that you really can't get, so forget about the panther statue. The other one that's pretty valuable that you can get like once in a while is the pink diamond. So basically pink diamond, ruby necklace, and tequila are what are in the glass case normally. And tequila is what you're going to get more than anything else. That's just the way they've weighted it because it's the least valuable one. Now over on the left, once I scroll to the left here, or once I pan the camera to the left, is going to be the safe. And the only target that's ever in that are usually the barabans. And those are pretty valuable too. They're just, I think, a little bit less valuable than the pink diamond. But they're pretty high value, certainly better than tequila or ruby necklace. But for the first walkthrough, for the first go through of Cayo like this, it's going to be the I want to say the Trevor files, but no, they're the Madrazo files, and they're going to be in the safe. And so what that means for you when you're running Cayo is if your primary target is in the glass case, then during your setup missions, you'll have to get the plasma cutter. If, when you run Cayo, the primary target is in the safe, like this one is going to be, or bearer bonds, if you get that, then instead of getting the plasma cutter, you'll have to get the safe codes from a guy at the casino. So for the first mission, for this one, the first time running through, it's going to be in the safe, and you're going to need to get these safe codes as part of the setup missions. So anyway, let's scroll over. And there they are. Yeah, so the first time through, you have to go to the office camera, which is coming up. Oh, jeez. Gustavo. Why do I feel like we've already been through all the cameras? Have we seen all this already? Huh. I feel like we've already been through all these. Oh, here we are. Here's the office. I don't know. It seems like those are not in the same order as they normally are. Okay, so here's what we need to look at. Office Cam 1. And see the... Here it is. And I'll just point it out. See the painting over on the right? There we go. It's about the same value as cash for the 2 spots it takes up in your duffel bag, or the 50% it takes in your duffel bag when you're doing the main heist. I don't usually bother with paintings unless the secondary targets out at the airport or the North Dock are trash, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Right now, we don't need to look at any more of these. All right, now I got to be careful of this guy down here. Before I go down the ladder, I need him to turn around, basically. Alright. Alright, so we got to get back to the North Dock. It kind of sucks we don't have a parachute, because the easiest way to get there from here is to jump off the tower and then just parachute over to it. So it's way out there. You can see like the peninsula. It's actually where we stole this motorcycle from. But in order to get there, we're going to have to get a little crazy. Okay, there's a car coming, which means we need to move fast. We need to stay out of the camera view, and we hit a wall, which sucks. Okay, that was... that didn't go that good, to be honest. We got lucky. I hope we continue to get lucky here. Alright, now there's not really anything to see us out here. We just got to work our way back over to the North Dock. Oh man, and I don't want to end up in the water. It's fine. We're almost there now. Oh, come on. It's the other thing everyone hates about Cayo Perico are the impassable bushes, and you can't tell one from the other. You can drive right through some, and others you can't do crap with. So scope out the North Dock. So first he wants me to take pictures. Alright, I think I can just take a picture like this. This ought to be enough. Nope, it's not good. Let's do this. Nope. Okay, what does Pavel want? Do I have to take it like from out here? There we go. Send to Pavel. Oh, well, good thing there's a smaller red vessel right out there. Okay, so he wants us to take pictures of these. There's nothing on this table. Here we got marijuana. Just call it brownie mix. And or weed. So we got weed and weed there. 2 weeds. Weeds are kind of weird. One pile of weed is like 37.5% of your bag volume, so you can carry, 2 of them will be 75%. You want to get your bag to 100% full, so it's like cash is 25%, cocaine is 50%, a painting is 50%, and weed is 37.5%. So you kind of got to do a combo and think of it in terms of whatever the most valuable is. And so of those, we gotta wait for this dude to turn around. I always just get the cutting torch. It never occurred to me that you could just grab the bolt cutters here and use them on the locks. I didn't even think about that. I think they're over here the first time. They're not always going to be here, but take a picture of bolt cutters, really? All right. Send to Pavel. Alright. Okay, dude, shut up. Jesus, Pavel. I'll explain in a minute after this dude shuts the hell up. Alright. God, that gets so annoying, man. Oh my god, and he's still talking. Okay, so, the reason I took the dinghy here, and interestingly, you cannot take the red boat there right now. Like, if you try to get in there, it won't start up for you. So you can only use the dinghy. The reason I'm taking the dinghy is we're going to enter the compound through the underground pipe or the underground tunnel or whatever drain thing. It's kind of like Humane Labs. If you remember in story mode, you can enter Humane Labs with Michael and the FIB agent dude, and you cut through underwater with the cutting torch. So basically they have the same thing for the compound. This dude is still fucking talking. Are you kidding me? Anyways, it's really the easiest entry to the compound. So, oh my gosh, this thing. That was quite a bounce we just took. So, we're going to go down here and just see the tunnel. Dude. Pavel, oh my god. I'm going to turn the game audio off in a second because I can't stand this dude. It's like, shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm not looking at it correctly, am I? Oh, it's like over here, and I'm gonna need air though. I don't think I have a. It actually put a scuba outfit on me for a second, but now it's gone. All right, here it is. So we just need to come over here. So you see on the lower left, it says you scoped the drainage tunnel. So we just needed to do that. That's why we're over here. Oh, and we got an extra dinghy. That's weird. I guess that's for people who like just dive from shore and go look at it. So the only other thing I'm really going to look at right now is the main dock, because we've taken pictures of the north dock. We've taken pictures of stuff at the north dock. We've scoped out the drainage tunnel. I want the main dock as an option to start the heist. If I want to go to the airport first, sometimes that's the quicker way to go. I won't actually use it very often, but it's worth getting. So you just come around the island here, keep the shore on your right, and you'll eventually, let me put the expanded radar up. It's going to be up there where the break in the water is. That's called the north dock, or the main dock. And there is other stuff all around the island you can take pictures of and use. And down the road, like more mid to end game, I'll probably start doing like different Cayo methods. But for the best, most efficient way of doing it, you pretty much just want these things that I'm getting for our first time running it. So this is the main dock. Send to Pavel. Tell us all about it, Pavel. Jeez, this dude, man. But like I said, I thought he was the most annoying character until I bought the auto shop and met Santa and Moody Man. Honestly, compared to those guys, Pavel is a fucking joy to be around. So I bitch about him, but he doesn't bother me as much as those two do. Those two are like the most annoying people ever. Surprised it's not asking me to take a picture of the tower. It probably will before I leave. We'll come back over by it in a minute. So I'm going to take a look in here. There are a couple lockups in here that will also have secondary targets, just like the ones at the north dock that we looked at. So I can see cash on the left and weed on the right already. We need to scope them with the camera. So we got the weed and the cash. And for when we're scoping, the quickest way to scope the stuff up top is to just climb up here and then come over here and take a picture. And all there is cash, so pretty weak, honestly. 2 caches and a weed. And like I said, the caches are 25% of your duffel bag, so that's 50% of cash and then 37.5 of weed. That won't even fill your duffel bag. See, because he couldn't ask me that when I was out there by it earlier looking at it. I guess in order to trigger that, I think you probably have to go close to the plane first, and then he asks you. All right. There. That's another one-time thing. You don't always have to do that. So there's another lockup back here. I want to take pictures. Can't believe there's like no cocaine in any of these lockups. It's all cash and weed. It's really weak, to be honest. Obviously we'll be doing weed because that's going to be the most valuable. I don't know if I actually finished my thought earlier. I was going to list what their value was, and cocaine is the most valuable, weed is the next most valuable, cash is the last valuable, and painting is like equal to cash, but it's 50% of your duffel bag. So how that works out is, if you were to get 2 caches, that would be 50% of your duffel bag, and it would be worth X amount of dollars. And then if you were to get a painting, it would be 50% of your duffel bag, and it would be worth the same X amount of dollars as 2 caches. So that's why I say paintings and cash are worth about the same. They're not exact, but just about. But at this point, we can go ahead and return to Los Santos. We got everything we need for the first run. Man, I am tempted to get another monster. Normally I would never drink 2 in a day, but what the hell, I'm streaming. I'll be right back. Alright, so Davy's staying, and this monster energy is like crack cocaine to me. Oh yeah, monster. This stream is fueled by monster. All right. So now we got to start doing the setup missions. Looks like the Kosatka is right where we left it. You know, I wonder, I'm like afraid to do this. I know we finished the setup. I want to session jump to the Kosatka and just start the next one. Yeah, let's try. We'll try saving our progress in the lower right, the little swirl thing when you set your outfit. So let's see if we can session jump into our Kosatka and hopefully start the missions. Are you kidding me? It won't let us session jump. Maybe it doesn't let us jump in until... We don't have to buy living quarters for it, do we? I thought it came with it. Hold on. Maybe I'm being dumb. Moonpool vehicles, weapon workshop, guided missiles, sonar, fly color. No. No, it has living quarters automatically. Why can't I session jump into it? I've tried twice now. Alright, well, whatever. And service vehicles, Kosatka, request Kosatka. Service nearby, but it's still not showing on the radar. This thing has been like kind of buggy, I feel like. We're gonna head out to the beach. I don't think these fences are breakable. Let's see. No, they're not. So I'll have to. It used to be that like a couple of them were back in the early days. In fact, that would be kind of fun if I do like the Xbox 360 story mode playthrough. I bet you the ones that are breakable again on there, because I think they fixed that. Well, I mean, obviously they did, but that was a thing early on in the game, which is no more. So we're going to come down here, call for the dinghy. Then I don't know where the hell the Kosatka is going to be. Service vehicle, Kosatka, request dinghy. I'm wondering why we can't see this thing properly on the radar. Oh my gosh. I do just... Alright. Why is my car icon on my radar upside fucking down? Look at my radar right now in the lower left. Look at my car icon. What the fuck is going on? This game is like fucked up. I don't know what's going on with that. So I don't even know where this thing is at now, because it's not on the radar and my fucking car is like upside down. Oh my god. I'm glad this is all happening on stream. It's fucked up, man. I don't even know what to say about it. My car on my radar is fucking upside down. What does it look like on the map, man? It's... what? Alright. Let's return that shit. Okay, and now when I return my car, now the Kosatka showed up on the fucking map. Jesus. This game... I don't know what's going on, man. Oh, hey, Reese, you're back. Yeah, I'm playing on PS5. I'm not on Xbox. Sorry about that. And right now, my faith in PS5 is getting kind of low because of the weird bugginess crap I'm seeing. My freaking car icon on my radar was like upside down for some reason. It's really fucking weird. I don't think I've ever seen that in 12 years of playing this game. All right. So no session jumping yet to the Kosatka, but I think that's because the way everything's kind of like effed up. I think that's why. So, all right.
Okay, so this is master planning screen, central hub of the whole operation. Everything you photograph on the island will be displayed here. Infiltration points, exfiltration points, tools, disguises, stashes of money, stashes of other things. You select item on the left. It will be shown in place on the map.
All right. Yeah, so we can see all the weed at the North Dock, and that's probably what we'll do. Is we'll probably just go to the North Dock when we do the actual heist. We'll get the 2 weeds from the left side, or I guess bottom side. I don't have a pointer in this because it's if we were playing on PC, I could put the pointer over it and show you what I'm talking about. But basically in the upper right of the map, just to the left of where it says secondary targets, you see the 4 W's, W, 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 and W. Well, 2 W's and then 2 W's. Those are what I'm going to go after. I can only fit 3 of them in my bag because, like I said, they're like 37.5%. So it's like 2 of them will be 75%, and then we'll get most of a third stack. So we'll get the 2 that are like on the bottom, kind of diagonal of each other, and then we'll get 1 of the ones that are right and left of each other. And then we'll go to the compound from there. When we're doing the main heist, that's what we'll do. So that'll be the most valuable. So we'll gather into now, prep. Yeah, there's stuff you can do, like additional stuff. Maybe I can't see that here. There is, disruption. So like you can, here, let me hit info on it.
Mr. Rubio is expecting shipment of weapons for his private army. We could ensure that his delivery is unsuccessful. Every stash of weapons we destroy will mean 1 more guard using piece of shit rifle instead of heavy munitions.
So basically, if we do this weapons disruption, they'll have weaker weapons. We're going to stealth it anyway. I have no intention of getting into a fight with these guys. I'm going to slip in and out and get everything out of there without them even knowing I was there. So it doesn't really matter if they have good weapons. Armor.
You know what makes life difficult on operations such as this? Guards with body armor. It is like killing every man twice. When we interrupt the shipment, we worry about 1 less thing.
Okay, so if we do this, then the guards will not have as good of armor and they'll go down easier. Same thing. I'm not going to be fighting them, so it doesn't matter. I'm not interested. Air support. I think they'll take out some of the guards. Let's see.
Mr. Rubio will call air support. Big headache for you. We have opportunity to disrupt their fleet. Think of it like painkiller taken in advance.
Okay, so if you get caught on the island, you start fighting the guards, they'll start sending buzzards after you with the miniguns on them, and they are a real pain. But again, I'm not going to be fighting them, so none of the disruption stuff really means anything to me, so I'm not going to bother with it. What I want to start with is weapon loadout. So we will go with crack shot, accept. Oh, I forgot to buy. Well, actually, no, this is okay. Well, I hope this is a. We'll see what happens. So, doing the weapons mission where we get our weapon loadout, I will never do the Meriwether HQ one. And the reason I won't do it is because it takes way too damn long. You have to go over to Elysian Island. You have to wait for some Meriwether guys in a chopper to take off. You have to tail them without getting too close. Sometimes they go most of the way across the map, and they're really slow. And then once you get there, you have to go into whatever the flying MOC is. I forget what it's called. You have to have the facility to have it. You go into one of those, you get the weapons, then you jump out of it, and then you fight off more it's ridiculous. It's such a long mission. So usually when I get this one, if I don't own the guided missiles, which I don't, if I owned them, what I would do is I would use them to just take out that Meriwether helicopter before anything else. And once that helicopter is destroyed, you fail the mission, then I can come here and start again, hoping to get a different mission. Since I don't have that, what I usually do is session jump. But so far, trying to session jump into this Kosatka has not been working. So let's see what happens. What are my options? Ah, my spawn location is no longer Kosatka. That's why. Okay. Let's hope this works. So this is how you just skip the Meriwether mission. Put me in a really stupid place, but okay. All right. So now I can session jump into my Kosatka, which I like. And I probably should have checked that when I was trying to do it from the airport. It didn't even occur to me that could have changed. All right, so weapon loadout. And I forgot, last time I forgot to buy suppressors. So, accept. Saboteur. Oh no, those are different weapon loadouts. Okay. Crack shot is my favorite one. And it doesn't really matter because I don't use any. Well, actually, that's not true. I do kill a few of them. And what I want is the AP pistol. The AP pistol with the suppressor is nice. So, it's perfect for what I want. So, let's try again. Penrith building. Okay, so this is what I wanted. I wanted an office building mission. This is way easier. So I'm gonna move the Kosatka over to Vespucci Beach for the next couple missions. Oh, and it costs $10,000 to move it right now because it's my first time. After we finish the first Cayo, after we finish this one, moving the Kosatka will only cost $2,000 after that. But anyways. So much to learn, eh? And since I'm putting this thing at Vespucci Beach, the other thing I like to do is move it forward a lot closer to the beach. Makes it easier to get back out to it. I'll usually just do it for about 20 seconds. And when I get a little bit closer, what I'll do is I'll put the expanded radar on, and I'll draw your attention to it when I do that. We're getting closer. Okay, as soon as I'm like crossing that dark line, there we go. And now we're about as close as you want to get without starting to run aground. So we'll stand up. Now usually at this point I'll run back to my Sparrow, but I don't own one yet because I'm a newbie and I'm poor. So we'll just head out here, and I'm going to see if we can get a helicopter. Although, you know what? The helicopter isn't going to stay for me. That's what sucks. Wonder if I can rent one. All right, let's try that. Kosatka request dinghy. Oh my god, put it. May as well have just swam. How much longer is this fucking bounty gonna last on me? I feel like it's been on me for like hours. All right, so the thing is, if I come over here to the little airfield thing, and if I steal a helicopter for this to go to the roof of the office building, because that's the easiest way into the office building is on the roof, rather than trying to go in through the ground floor. If I come here and steal a helicopter, I'll get to the roof, but when I come back out on the roof, it'll be gone because it'll despawn while I'm in there. So stealing a helicopter here like is not good for what I want to do. And there is one too. There is one right there. But you know what will not despawn? If I rent a buzzard. 25 grand, but we're doing $1 million mission, so it's definitely worth it. I kind of thought, okay, good. On my radar, it looked like it was really far away. I was going to say I kind of thought it would spawn closer. But anyways. Now, after we're done with Cayo, we should have enough money to buy the Sparrow, and at that point, we won't need to do this anymore. Because we'll get $1 million for Cayo, and I think we get like a $500,000 bonus for completing it the first time or something like that. So I think we'll get like 1.5 million, and we've got 850, so that'll take us up to like 2.3 million, and the Sparrow's like 1.8, so we'll have the money for it. And since I rented this, it won't despawn. So the easiest way, like I say, is on the roof. I'm kind of at a bad angle here, but we'll straighten it out in a second. This roof is one of the trickier ones to land on, but the worst one is the Kosatka or whatever. That building is a pain. So, okay. We go with our machine pistol with the suppressor, and you'll see how easy this typically is if it goes well. Sometimes it doesn't go well. There we go. That should be all we need to do. Look at all these guys standing out there and they don't even see me. Ah, Rockstar. All right, 88.02 snowmen. Where are they? There they are. All right. We'll grab the weapons and get the flock out of here. And there will be helicopters coming after us, despite the fact that we stealthed this. That's just the way it goes. See if we break this bottle. Yes, we did. Okay, I think it's to the left to go to the roof. I gotta make sure not to go to the ground. Yes, left to the roof. Alright, and we'll just have to get the hell out of here. And they're already on us. How they know, I don't know, since no one in the office knew, but they do. And we'll just take this back to the Kosatka. And the reason I rented, like I said, is if I had just stolen the chopper from the airfield here, when we came back out on the roof, it probably would have been gone. I've had it despawn on me before trying to do it that way. So, but because this is, you know, our rented VIP chopper, it won't despawn. It's actually, like, you know, linked to us. It's an important vehicle. Now let's hope I don't waste my 25 G's right here. There we go. Good landing. And we just head in. Now, when you have the Sparrow, you can actually like fly over the top of the Kosatka and hit right D-pad to have it like automatically land and go inside. But you can't do that obviously with a Buzzard. So we got the weapons. And now we're going to go to equipment. We need the safe code and the fingerprint cloner and the cutting torch. We're going to do the fingerprint cloner first. We're going to save the safe codes for last. So earlier when I was talking about the only mission you need heavy armor for Cayo prep, this is actually that mission. The warehouse we're gonna go to, the guys in there are like in close quarters and they've got shotguns, so you definitely need heavy armor. And this is where I wish I had the assault shotgun. I'm not sure if I'm high enough level to buy it yet. I might be. I should probably check that out before too long. But the assault shotgun, the assault shotgun works better in this mission than anything else. Is ammunition open for me right now? I don't even know if it is. Whatever. Okay, so this is the warehouse location. And I really overshot. I'm flying like shit for some reason. Maybe because I suck at flying. Just guessing. You can shut off the cameras. And this is usually where I switch to my assault shotgun, but all I have is the double barrel shotgun. So, and I might be better off with my machine pistol. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I think I'm like out of ammo for it now anyway. So there's one guy left. Oh no, there's two guys left because he wasn't dead yet. This guy, man. Alright, I don't even know what freaking weapon I'm using right now. Alright. So yeah, those guys can be a little tricky. You know what's funny? I forgot to put on my heavy armor before I went in there. So I'm lucky. Alright. So now we'll go over and we'll get the fingerprint cloner. And it looks like, I can't tell, this might be the one by the Fooligans hangout down in the drain where Dax and those guys are. Actually, they're not there yet because I haven't gone to meet Dax yet. So for me, they're not down there. You know what? For me, since I haven't gone to meet Dax yet, will that thing even be painted with the Fooligan stuff yet? I'm gonna go take a look real quick before I do this. You know, there's like all the Fooligans graffiti and stuff all over this warehouse down here. I think it might not be there yet because I haven't gone to meet them yet. There's no time limit on these missions, so it doesn't matter. I just want to go look and see. Yep, it is. Okay, Freak Shop. Freak Shop, Welcome Home, all that stuff. So Fooligans, yeah. Alright, it's just not open to me yet because I haven't gone to meet them. But I wasn't sure. I thought maybe that graffiti wouldn't appear until after you meet them. But apparently not. So we'll take out one camera, we'll take out the other camera. Now we can head out. Honestly, even if we didn't take out the cameras and if they saw us, you can usually get out of here before they do anything anyway. It's always down at the very end. There it is. But this way, no one comes after you. I don't know why I'm bothering with health and armor. It doesn't really matter. Alright, hopefully I can land this thing on the Kosatka again. The Oppressor Mark II is really useful for this mission too, but at this point, I'm kind of anti-Oppressor Mark II. I think that thing ruined this game in a lot of ways. It gives ass clowns a nuclear weapon, basically. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. Like, so many people like seem to enjoy just flying around in the Oppressor, locking onto random people and just, you know, hitting a button and killing them. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I've never understood like the joy people get out of that. It just kind of makes you an ass clown and whatever. And that's why I play in invite-only lobbies. And for the longest time, Rockstar wouldn't let you do stuff in invite-only. So let's say you had like a big delivery to make for your, what's it called, nightclub. You had like a $1.5 million product delivery. And they make you go in this slow-ass truck. And if you do it in a session with other people, inevitably like 3 Oppressor Mark IIs would come at you. And they would just blast you. And it's real easy for them. You're freaking helpless. And it was so unbalanced. Rockstar fixed that when they let you start doing that stuff in an invite-only session. But for years, you couldn't. And it was really bullshit. It was really annoying. Now, I'm an IT guy. So I had a pretty good firewall on the edge of my network. And I learned that you could block ports for your console, certain ports for the game, and then you could get a public lobby with nobody in it. You can get a solo public lobby that way. And I know there's other methods too. People used to post YouTube videos on how to do it. I did it with my Edge router on my network. But oh, I don't know why I'm targeting him. Anyways, so I used to do everything in solo public lobby anyway, but it was just annoying that I even had to do that, because why? You know, like it was such an unbalanced gameplay. Anyway, at least they fixed that crap. So you can do it in invite only now and do it in peace without jackholes on Oppressor Mark II's. Tee hee hee, I can blow you up. Game balance is not Rockstar's strong suit. It's always like really unbalanced against anyone who wants to like earn money in the game, like as a grinder. Okay, do I have to wait for that message to clear on the upper left before I can hit right D-pad to put it on? I'm hitting right D-pad and it's not doing shit. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So you couldn't do it until the message was gone. Okay, that's like very gay. Alright, let's get out of his sight. Basically, the trick here is you don't want to stay in their sight too long. And then you want to find the one that has the thing in it. Nope. I want to get out of his sight. Man, not finding it so far. There it is. So we'll take it. We're out of sight, which is good. And now, honestly, we can just go ahead and jump down. And we can run over to our helicopter and stay out of sight. Run like the wind? Is that just because I've been like hitting X a lot? Oh, and I survived. Oh, I see. I survived the bounty. That's what it was. The bounty that lasted way longer than 48 minutes. Now, I could have just used this helicopter to blow all those guys up, and then I wouldn't have had to stealth through it, but I just didn't feel like bothering. So we got 2 things left to do. We're actually a good way through our prep missions now. We got to get the safe code, and we have to get the boat, the longfin. We'll probably do the longfin next, I'm thinking. All right, so I think that's all that's left at this point. Approach vehicles. Okay, we need the safe code. And we need the longfin. That's it. Let's do the longfin first. Actually, the safe code probably would have been better. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, really? The dude just jumped kind of randomly there. Okay, so it's going to be in Vinwood. It's actually one of the easiest ones to get out, to get the longfin out of there, but it's also like the furthest away from where we have to drop it off, so there's that. So once we fly over it, we have to go get a semi-truck to pull it also. So on the radar, he has put some trucks we can grab. The single one off to the left is a Phantom Wedge with the big scoop thing on the front. That's actually the best one, but it's really heavily guarded, and they're actually a real pain in the ass to get those. That's why if you have the vehicle warehouse, and then if you own the Phantom Wedge yourself, you can just call the Phantom Wedge and use it. I don't know if you can use the MOC or not. You might be able to use the MOC. I've never tried. I don't own a bunker yet anyways, and I don't have an MOC, but that might be another option. But for sure you can use the Phantom Wedge, but of course you need the vehicle warehouse first for that. But really, I'm just going to grab and try not to run into the tail fin there because it will kill you. So we're going to go ahead and get in here and get out. And there is a guard with a gun, but he's not much of a problem. There we go. A couple bullets aren't going to make a difference. So we'll just take the main road back around up to the cop station and grab it. And one of the things with that Phantom Wedge that we could have gone and grabbed, I said it was really heavily guarded, and they're a real pain in the ass to take those guards out. But the other thing is half the time when I'm taking them out, I end up blowing up the Phantom Wedge because they take cover behind it, and you shoot it so much it ends up blowing up just while you're trying to take those guys out. So it just isn't worth it at the end. It's better just grab one of these. It's way easier. It's not really guarded. Of course, everyone and their brother is going to be walking right in front of this right now while I'm doing this. Okay, let's hook up. And let's get out of here. Wow, they didn't even get a shot on me. My armor was already down a little bit, and it's at the same level now. So we're going to take this around. And we're just going to kind of plow our way through. Now, the only thing I'm worried about here will be the police trucks. If there's a police van parked on the side of the road, which I think there is up here on the right. Nope, it's a car. Okay, good. If there is a police van parked, you have to make sure they didn't put out spike strips, because if they put out spike strips, it's going to take out the tires on this thing, and it's going to be really hard to drive this thing, and we've got a long way to go. We got to take this all the way down to the docks and then head over to like Tortelesian Island. So spike strips are the one thing that can really mess you up on this. And if you crash too much with the cop cars, you could also end up blowing up the truck that you're driving. You know, they catch fire when they take too much damage, but you have to really hit a lot to get there with this. So I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, we're doing good here. Wow, that guy got a good shot off from the other side of the street. He winged me. No, I will not bring accomplices, because the payout is way better when you do this thing solo. So usually I'll just crash through the fence here. And this is the spot, even though you can't see it right now, this is where you need to drop it off at. So I need to lose the cops, and I'm going to do the cheap way out. I'm going to EWO. Use my homing launcher. There we go. You know, that might be the first time this character has died. I can't remember if we died in the first session at all or not. Oops, going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. So you'll see when I get in here, I'm basically parked right on the spot where you have to bring it. There we go. I thought it was zoomed in a little too much there. There it is. So we're already right on it, so it'll just finish the mission automatically. Now I want to say I can call for the buzzard now, because it's a rental, and you can treat it just like a CEO buzzard, and it should spawn like right by me. And we'll use that to go back to the Kosatka. Secure serve, vehicles. Yeah, the buzzard's free right now. And you gotta be careful not to click on the one like right above it, because that'll replace the buzzard, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it's not worth the risk, I'll tell you that. I might test that when we're done with the buzzard. You know what I haven't done yet with this character? I have not done any VIP work yet. And I know it's kind of passé at this point, but back in the day, that was a good way to grind. Oh, so Miggy sent me a text. So I think the only thing we have left is the safe codes. All right, save codes and we're done. Well, then we can do the finale. Equipment. Safe code. Go to the casino. Now I'll try to do this one stealth too, although you can only do it stealth up to a certain point. You pretty much have to take out the head of cybersecurity, and once you do that, they're onto you no matter how stealthily you do it. Or head of security, I guess, not cybersecurity. Yeah, you do. You never shut the fuck up, that's why. The headache and the pain in my ass. You are the pain in my ass, Pavel. You don't really need the photograph because as soon as you see him in there, it'll put like a blue arrow over him, so photograph doesn't really matter. I'm going to park the helicopter right here because when we come back out of the casino, we're going to have the cops on us, just like a 2-star. But we're going to end up coming out like right here. So, like right here. So then we'll be able to just jump in the chopper and get out. And it's only a 2-star, so it's fine. Can I do my lucky wheel spin right now? I don't think I can. Not when I'm on a mission. I'll test it. Nope. Not available. So we got to go down to the parking lot and the parking garage and steal the key card from what's his name, Tom whatever's car. Big dude with the glasses. I want to say Tom Monahan, but that's like a pizza guy in real life. Tom Connors, that's his name. I just saw it in the note there. So now we'll go up to the penthouse. Now, every now and then there's a bug. You step off the elevator and the guards already see you and they alert and they aggro on you. Every now and then. Hopefully it doesn't do that, but if it does, we won't be able to stealth this at all. Ah, good. It's right here. Suppressor. There we go. So at least we can look around and find him first. Hopefully he's off to the right. That's the best location. Over here. Nope. Next best location is the office. Yep, he's here. And I guess not a green arrow, but a red arrow. Anyways. So we'll go ahead and grab the card. We might get shot while we're doing this, and I just noticed our health is kind of low. So we got to get out. And we'll have to take out some guys in the hallway too. They'll be over here. Oh, I think they might be cops. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. You used to be able to just like jump out. Where is this guy? Come on. There you go. There's another guy too, further out. Will you though? Oh, yeah, you might if I don't be more careful. Alright, and now we'll exit right by the helicopter, see? And we'll be able to just jump in and get the freak out. Yeah, the cops ain't a problem. We're about done with the cops, so. Now, we don't really need the buzzard anymore at this point. If I can keep it, though, I'd like to. I mean, I know I can't keep it, like, all the way through like, shutting down the game and, like, going to play the game tomorrow. I know I can't keep it that for long, but I'm curious if the rental buzzard stays with you through a session jump. I'm not sure if it does or not. So let me... Okay, we ranked up. Okay, so let's just clear these because I'm like OCD about that shit. I don't like to see. Okay, so I never did read this. So Pavel said you got the tool to scan Rubio's fingerprints. We're picking this guy apart. Love it. Division of labor. Just gonna go check the locker as my usual table. Music locker, he means. Heard it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, so he's just partying while we do everything, which is as it should be. Oh, yeah, here he is again. Sounds like you guys have this all worked out. I'm heading back, but I'll come check in before the big finish. Yeah, that's right, because he's gonna come see us in the submarine. So, all right, I'm gonna try to save my game here with the appearance thing. Yep, okay, swirl on the right, lower right. So two things I hope. I'm going to session jump back into the Kosatka. I hope A, it keeps my progress and it knows that I've done all the prep work and we can go on the finale. And B, I hope that I still have the buzzard after I've jumped sessions. We'll find out. Invite only. Here we go. Worst case scenario, we have to go to the casino again. And I won't worry about the buzzard at that point. Alright, so first... map. Yeah, we do. We still have the buzzard, the CEO vehicle. Okay. I don't know if it'll stay with us through the finale, but... it did stay with us through session jump. So now the next question is, does the game know that I've finished all the prep work? I guess there's only 2 views in here.
Hey, over here. Welcome back from vacation. Let's take a look at what you find on these.
Okay, mandatory prep's complete. So yep. So it knows we can do the finale. So let's go over to the finale.
The big picture. You see everything you have discovered on the island so far. All locations, all tools, all entry and exit points, all equipment. Here you can also hire some reinforcements. Air support, sniper support, reconnaissance drone. Once everything is in place, hit the big button and we go. Alone, with accomplices, this is up to you. Are you ready, Captain? Will you go alone or bring accomplices?
I will go alone because I want all the money.
Carry on your own. On the other hand, more people. Up to you.
All right, we're going to start. I'm going to confirm, play, launch on my own, yes. Alright, approach vehicle, we only really have one option, that's the long fin. I think he only says this stuff the first time. Infiltration point. So you can see I've got the main dock selected. You can see it flashing on the map. So we're going to go to the north dock because that's where the weed is up there. So, all right.
Crucial question: how do you get inside the compound? Of course, if you find the right tools along the way, you have more options.
Yeah, there are other ways into the compound other than the drainage tunnel, but that's what we scoped out, and that's what we're going to use. I'll tell you how I'm going to leave. I'm going to swim away like a man. The escape point does not matter at all. I'm just going to say airstrip, but we're not going to go there. You'll see.
Time of day can make all the difference to an operation. Choose wisely to support your strategy.
I'm going to say day just because I want to be able to see.
So we go. I will be on your headset as always. Good luck, Captain.
All right. Yeah, you are always on my headset, aren't you? Big mouth bastard. All right, so another cutscene, which only plays this time. This one's kind of funny. Mickey is like clearly a moron, so we'll see. Watch this.
So let's look at the fucking screen. No buttons. So, what do we know? We know El Rubio's compound is on the south side of the island. We know the files are locked in a safe, which is in the basement, and we know the basement is accessible from an elevator from El Rubio's office, which is on the top floor of the main building. Ow! Mr. Madrano.
Here we go.
Whoa! Look at this fucking shit. Oh man, I mean, this is fucking cool. This is basic, man.
Where we are going, we will be far away from space as humanly possible.
Now I kind of wish I was going to do that, but put a ring around a general, right? With rule of war.
Yeah, you're a general. You're a real general, dude.
What's the bomb?
Now, just to be clear, all I give a shit about are the files. So as long as I get those by any means necessary, you'll get paid. Anything else you drop from that son of a bitch is just more money in your pocket.
The more we get El Rubio where it fucking hurts, the better, huh?
Okay, Mr. Madrano, we should set off shortly.
Cool, yeah, cool.
Just wanted to say, real quick, I didn't have to come here. I was having a really good time. But, I wanted you to know that I'm a modern leader. I've done the hard work on myself, and I'm gonna be there for you. I respect you. And, you're free now, okay? Go.
Get him, team. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the club, see if I can pry my mother out of the DJ booth. You can make a drop at my house in Vinewood Hills. Good luck.
The colossal prick even managed to sound magnanimous.
They just keep getting younger and dumber.
Well, I guess we're as ready as we're going to be. Shall we do this, Capitan?
Someday I too will go up. Not too bad.
Actually, we finally do get a DLC where he comes up the ladder. It's the Darnell Brothers thing, whatever. I gotta look into that too, see how valuable that is. Okay, so here's something stupid. Rockstar makes you crash into the cliff to start, and you can't do anything to stop it. I've got full reverse on. Yeah, nothing you can do. It didn't used to do that. Way back in the day, it would start you off running along the shore, which makes way more sense, but someone at Rockstar apparently got it in their head that, tee-hee, wouldn't it be funny if we made him crash into the cliff to start? I don't pretend to get it. I don't have the brains, I guess, of a Rockstar developer. But it baffles my fucking mind why they think that's a good way to start the mission. Alright. So there's typically a dude over here. I don't see him yet. There he is. Okay. There we go. Take out the camera twice because it's been bugged from day one. I don't know if this is a bug or if it was just a hidden feature. But if you shoot it, you don't need the extra person, so. This is another one of those happy songs I think I need to remove from my playlist. It's not a bad tune, but it's, you know, a little too lighthearted for me. A little too happy. Okay. Now we don't want to get seen by this dude up ahead of us, so we're gonna kind of swim up here and stay out of sight. But once he turns around, then we're gonna climb up. Okay, he's turned around. We can go around behind back here. We are going to need our gun again. We want to sneak in while the camera is pointing the other direction. And it is swinging back this way. Now he's going to come in here and we're going to pop him. There we go. Use the cutting torch to get in here, and we'll get our third and final weed. And like I said, we won't be able to get all of it because we're already at like 75% full, and this are like 37.5% for the whole stack, so it would take us over. But there we go. Bag is full, and now we can get out of here. Just got to make sure the camera's not pointing our direction. Yeah, it's swinging back the other way. The other guy over up ahead of us is also going back in the other direction. So at this point, we can swim back. Put the knife in our hand again for some reason. I don't want it. And now we'll go back to our boat and go over to the compound. Oh, really? All right. Couldn't get in for a second there. And we'll head over to the compound now. If we can get this boat moving. There we go. I don't know if it was hung up on the ground or what, but... Ah, it feels so good to be doing Cayo already. It's only our second gaming session with this character. Now, to be fair, that $1 million from Rockstar really helped. That kicked us up over. But even if we didn't get that, we were only like 150,000 shy. So we could have easily done a Cluckenbell and been over, or we could have even just done a few small things to get the 150 Gs for the Kosatka. But as it was, we didn't need to, which is cool. Made everything a lot quicker and easier. Okay, so yeah, look at the rebreathers thing with the air, the way it's flashing. That's like a new graphical bug for some reason. I don't know if it's on all the consoles or if it's just on like PS5. It didn't used to do that. Again, Rockstar just, like, for a game that, you know, they made they're so they're so good at map making. Like the map is so freaking detailed and everything. It feels like such a high-end game, but just the little shit like that they don't fix, and it makes me think, what the fuck, guys? Look at that. I mean, really, like, they haven't noticed that. No one's reported this, and they can't fix that. It didn't used to do that, and obviously it shouldn't. Some kind of weird refresh problem or something. I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it just looks like shit product when I see that. Crappy coding. Low quality. Alright, I'm going to arm my gun, but I'm only going to use it very sparingly. In fact, I don't think I even use it until... You know what? I'm not even going to use the gun. I don't think I need it until I'm, like, leaving the compound, actually. So we're just going to run. I do the same pattern every time. Just run along here. Run along here. There's a guy up here on stairs. He's going to turn left. You can kind of see him. He just turned left. And he's walking away. That's him up there. The red. Then we'll come around behind this dude here. The only time it's a little hairy is up at the top here. I gotta stay to the left and sneak by this guy. There we go. But he's pretty blind and dumb, so that's the only... I do occasionally get caught by that guy, but not usually. Usually it's because I ran into him. Wow, there was like almost 100 grand in that safe. That's nice. That's a pretty high value for it. All right. 2, 1, 2, 3. This is the only place where there's like a difference between hard mode and easy mode. Hard mode has one more fingerprint that you have to do. You have to do 4 instead of 3. So this is the only place where difficulty-wise it's any different. There we go. Took us 40 seconds. So we got to remember the safe code. And of course Pavel talks to you after you see it. I got to try to ignore him. Just keep repeating the safe code when I see it. Okay, 75, 70, 47. 75, 70, 47. 75, 70, 47. Actually, go up. There we go. Get the Madrazo files. Take his 1.5 million. I should have run there, but it's fine. We got plenty of time outside, honestly. So here's kind of a hole in the plot of this thing. He says they have no idea that I'm here, but they sealed up the drainage pipe where I came in. Well, how do they think the drainage pipe got that way? Alright, I could run right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just stand here and wait for the cycle. Now down on the radar, you see the skull? That's the Juggernaut. He's going to turn left here. He's going to get to the stairs and he's going to turn right. And once he goes down the stairs, I'm going to go. And everyone else will be out of the way. So see the guy right in front of us just walks by from right to left. There he goes. Juggernaut's down the stairs. He's turning right. Now we can go. And there will be no one else that we need to worry about. We can go right to the door. Kind of stay to the right. Stay out of the one vision cone. And we're done. It is that easy. Perfect Cayo run. And yeah, I could have gone. There was a window there before the Juggernaut came by when I first got there, but I don't know. It's just, I'm more familiar with the timing that way. Part of the timing difference too is easy mode for the first one, and I'm usually doing it on hard. So this is like the only time I use my gun Well, I mean, I guess I used it at the North Dock, didn't I? Twice, but so this is the only other place I use my gun. And we look at the palm tree, we go just to the right of it, and jump out. And we go back to the... Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. Wow, I got shot. The helicopter actually sees me? Oh no, I didn't have the rebreather on, that's why. Okay, as soon as we get to this right here, this mine, we're pretty much done. So we can just stop swimming now. And there we go. I thought I got shot when I saw my health go down, but it was because I didn't have the rebreather equipped. And you can't hardly tell because the stupid flashing thing. Anyway, whatever.
Okay, you're good to go.
So here is the final cutscene, and then we get our money. And I think we get a bonus on top of it. And we're going to easily have enough money to buy the Sparrow after this, which is nice. And I'm going to shut up for this, because this is actually one of the few cutscenes I actually like, once you see what the Madrazo files really are. Most of you probably already know, but if you don't know, this is funny shit. It assumes you're familiar with story mode, though. And it has to do with Trevor and Patricia. Patricia is Miggy's mom, Martin Madrazo's wife. Here we go.
Hey, Dad, yeah, no, just be quick. Just wanted to let you know that Strickler thing, the file, yeah, I did it. No, it's in my hands. Take care of it. It's done. Yes. So you know what? I was thinking that maybe you and I could sit down again and talk about that crypto deal, or that condo project that I mentioned, remember? Dad? Dad, hello? Service here. Fucking third world, you know?
Martin hung up on him.
So, where were we? Yeah. Right. Yes, sir. Okay. Now that you know the drill, I say keep hitting that son of a bitch. He's always dropping money on flashy shit, trying to flex like some big man. Clean him the fuck out. Bring the horror is here for prevention for you, no questions asked. God, hell, will be a recurring fucking nightmare. I love it. Excuse me.
What can I get you? Some fresh OJ? Coconut water? Really don't want to go, I love you guys so much. You're hardcore, Miss M. I miss you. Bye. Darling. So what is it?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Watch this.
Come on. The least we can do is offer you some
Trevor and Patricia. From when he kidnapped her during story mode. Anyways, I thought that was pretty funny. So, let's see what we earned on this. And like I said, I think we get a bonus too. So 1.5 million. I think we should get the Elite Challenge too, which should be like an extra 50 Gs, because it's like easy mode, I think. Not really sure for the first one. Yeah. So 50 Gs for the Elite Challenge. And this is the final scene, and then it's going to give us our breakdown of what we earned. Like I said, we got to watch the upper right corner after the breakdown and see if we get a bonus on top of it. So we're taking 1.5 million, which already gives us enough for the Sparrow, because I think we still had 800,000 already. So 1.5 million. Let's see if there's a bonus too. There we go. Yep. Okay. $200,000 bonus. So yeah, we end up taking 1.75 million, and the Sparrow is 1.8 million, and we already had 800 G's. So here, I'll deposit the little $3,000. All right, we got 3.1 million, which means we can now get the Sparrow, which makes all the difference in the world. And we do need to add weapons to it too, which is like another like 400,000 or something like that. We'll see. So 1.8 million. So we'll renovate and get the Sparrow, which is nice. There we go.
So it begins. The funds are transferred, the paperwork is complete, and you are the Capitan now. I am Helmsman Buffalo, reporting for duty. Did someone mention sub comes with top-level operative for covert actions? Well, that's me. Come aboard and I will give you the tour, and we will talk about what Mini Madrazo has in store for us. This will be fun.
I feel like that message seems to suggest that we haven't done the Mini Madrazo heist yet, but clearly we just finished it, and we have 1.3 million left after buying the Sparrow. I don't know what to make of that. That's kind of disturbing, to be honest with you. So let's do this. I don't know when the Sparrow is delivered. I do want to do a mixed goods sale and also get my warehouse guy out buying shit. So let's, we're right by the office anyway, so let's just go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go out to the Kosatka and see if we can start again. Now, I don't think we'll be able to, because that was the other thing I was going to bring up. So one of the stupidest gameplay mechanics of all time is the cooldown for Cayo Perico. Since I did it solo, there's a 48-minute cooldown. I'm sorry, there's a 2-hour and 24-minute cooldown. So this is what I normally do right after a Cayo Perico is completed. I do this. Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Hours and 24 minutes, counting down.
So the reason I do that is this: once that cooldown is over with, you have 48 minutes to buy your next Cayo, and they cost 100 G's, by the way. If you don't buy it within 48 minutes, then all you can get is easy mode, and the payouts are way less at that point. So it sucks. And I'll tell you, one of the worst things in the world that can happen, wow, look at that shadow move. One of the worst things in the world that can happen is you buy the Cayo, and then you think you saved your game, and then you log out. And you go back the next day to start your Cayo expecting hard mode, and it says you didn't buy it. Of course, your 100 G's are still gone. It doesn't refund that, but it does say that Cayo's not bought. So obviously, however they save is not the same thing for money gone and stuff you bought. And then all you can get now is easy mode. So it's the stupidest fucking gameplay mechanic of all time. As far as actual difficulty between hard mode and easy mode, the only difference, like I said, is that fingerprint reader that you got one less to do. but everything is paid way less for that. So you never ever want to do easy mode if you can help it. You always want to do hard mode. It's not any harder, and the payouts are way better. So it's ridiculous that it does that, and that's just, you know, Rockstar game mechanics that always penalize people who are trying to earn money in game. Haha, if you want the best payout, you have to hang around in the game for 2 hours and 24 minutes, after which you only get 48 minutes to buy the next one, or else you can't get the top payout. It's kind of bullshit they do. So anyways, I'll stop bitching about it. What does English Dave say? Blonde man is on the world's biggest downer, permanently locked in his compound, chakras all over the shop. Anyway, just to say, no matter what happens up there, the party don't stop. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and take care of our CEO crap real quick. And we'll probably do our lucky wheel spin too. I'm not going to bother with the other stuff. The shipwreck and the stash house and G's cash. We're not going to bother with that right now. Do I need snacks? I might. No, I'm full. Okay. We'll export mixed goods. And you know, we might have the Sparrow now. I don't know if we do or not. I'm going to call for it when we get out and see if it's been delivered yet to the Kosatka. I don't know how long it takes to deliver it. Not usually that long, I don't think. But I don't think I've seen a message about it being available yet either. Oh. Alright, Lupe, yes, we know. We actually still have our buzzard too. Oh, that's cool. Alright, well, you know, fuck the Sparrow for now. We'll just take the buzzard since we have it. Remember, we rented it for 25 Gs. Wow, it survived through the Cayo finale. That's pretty cool, man. I like it. I don't know what my buzzard just locked onto over there, but locked onto something. I don't much care because I'm busy. But every now and then, it'll lock onto like weird shit. For some reason, they're identified as like enemies or whatever. We'll send Lupe out to get more crates. And like I said when I first started this character, I don't really give a shit about crate work. It's not something that I really spend time on. I will eventually upgrade this to a large warehouse. I don't think I'll get... I might eventually buy additional warehouses, but again, that's much later in the game for me. It's not a primary method of income, but it is nice when you have like 5 large warehouses to just build them up with these agents. And then every now and then, like once every, it depends how much you play, but every now and then you get to sell 5 large warehouses at about 5 million, about 1.5 million each, because I do about 80 crates. And let my slow ass brain try to add that up. 1.5 times 5, I guess that's 7.5 million. So every now and then you just get a quick like 7.5 million infusion, which is pretty cool. And you don't really spend any time sourcing crates because you just use the agents. So it's definitely worth doing over the long run, but it's not something I'm like too worried about getting in place for now, because we'll be doing way more active stuff early on to earn the money, like Cayo and Cluck and Bell, and also Acid Lab and Agency. We definitely need to get all that stuff up and running, and we'll probably do the bunker too, not because I want to do bunker sales that much, but because there is a spare parts sale that you can do that's just like this one, just like the mixed goods sale. You earn 50 Gs, it's just as easy. So you can do that every 48 minutes along with mixed goods, and you get 100 grand every 48 minutes from doing that. So good stuff. See, we just got 50. So I'm going to call for my buzzard again. And I don't know why it's putting the Kosatka. This game has been like effed up in the radar like all day. I don't know what's up with that. Look at how the Kosatka thing was right. Well, now it's not there. Okay. But you saw it on the radar. And then earlier we saw our auto icon go upside down in the radar. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe I need to exit the game and go back in or something. Maybe it's bugged out or something. And the bugged outness seems to be following me session to session. I'm glad it's all caught on stream and recorded so we can see it. It's some weird ass shit. I've never seen any of it before. I've never seen the game do any of that. So we'll do our lucky wheel, and then we will head out to the Kosatka and see what's up. Because it was really weird that we got that phone call from Pavel. It seemed to suggest that we hadn't done the Madrazo file job. And it also seemed to suggest that we could start it right now. And I don't think that's right. Look at this shit. Look at the radar. As soon as I get out of my buzzard, the Kosatka is right on top of it. I don't know what to say about that. That's just fucked up. And I want to say it was doing it with my car icon earlier. Alright, let's do our lucky wheel spin. I was planning on ending the stream at 9, but if it's going to let me do another Cayo... Alright, please not that car. Last thing in the world I want is that car. I'd much rather have the 50 Gs that it's next to it, but we'll see what we get. 25 Gs, not bad. I would have preferred the 40, but it's a hell of a lot better than clothing. RP's not bad right now either, especially 15,000, because we are looking to level up so that we can get cooler shit. Although, by cooler shit, what I mean is like car upgrades and shit. Obviously, we're not really worried about upgrading vehicles yet right now. But I will say that if we get the auto shop, then you don't even need to worry about your level. You can have all car upgrades when you own the auto shop, and you get them at a discount too. So that's the main reason for buying that. But that's definitely like a late game, more of a later game purchase. And plus, I don't want to deal with Santa and Moody Man, and I don't want to do those stupid effing auto shop like mini heist jobs. They're just awful. Tell you what I don't mind with the auto shop are the car deliveries for customers. That's worth it, actually. You know, you get like a good, you know, like 30 to 60,000 every 48 minutes, or roughly that. And then same thing with the biker shop. If you get the biker garage in your shop, in your clubhouse, you can do the bike deliveries, and that's like 50 Gs too. It's not every 48 minutes, but at least every 2 days in the game. So for sure every 96, sometimes every 48. It's a little bit random. So all right, let's call the Kosatka, because the only time I see it, my Kosatka's already nearby. What does it think? The buzzard is the Kosatka? It certainly seems to think that on the radar. Let's see if it comes out when I fly out here. I can request the Sparrow at this point too. Yeah, I don't know where the Kosatka is, and it's not surfacing. Oh wait, there it is. Why isn't it on the radar? And that has to be my Kosatka because I'm in an invite only, so it's not anyone else's. Oh, I got to deposit that 50 G's, by the way. All right, well, let's see. This game, man, it's acting a little goofy. If it lets me do another Cayo Perico, though, I'm actually not going to do it because it's not supposed to. That's a glitch at that point, and I'm not looking to glitch money. I mean, it's not my fault. There's nothing I did to make it happen, but I'm not going to abuse it. I want it to be real, man. I want the level up in the 0 to hero thing to be real. Okay, good. At least it's not going to let me run it again. It's saying he'll contact me when Cayo Perico is available again. So despite what he said on that phone call, it's not going to let me redo the Madrazo file. And that's good. I don't want that. And I would be concerned about that if we could. Whoa, 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 hello. Can we save it? I don't know if we can. It's like really fallen. We may not be able to save this thing. Oh, we did. Nice. Alright, so let's take one last look at the weirdo crap here. Wow, it just added all the junk energy jumps to the map. That's weird. Is that because I just leveled up or something? Because I just hit level 15? Were they not available before? Because usually they're always there. I'll have to go back and look at my stream from yesterday, the first day. Yes. Okay, so we got 1.3 million. Just curious. Our agency's not on here. We got clubhouses I don't want to do right now. Bunkers I don't want to do. Hangars I don't want to do. Although eventually I will want a hangar at the Zancudo military base so that I can fly over it without getting a wanted level. Eventually, way endgame is nightclub. Facility, honestly, I don't care if I never buy the facility. Literally the only reason for this facility for me is to be able to get the Avenger and maybe the orbital cannon if I'm screwing around on free roam, but for the most part, no reason for it. Salvage yard, it's not bad. I'll have to play it a little more and see like what kind of money comes out of it. I feel like Mackenzie Hangar is maybe kind of similar to Cluckenbell in a way. Like I think for amount of time and amount of money you make, but for Cluckenbell you don't have to buy a property, and for Mackenzie you do. But if we're grinding and we need something in between Cayos to complement Cluckenbell, then Mackenzie Hangar might not be bad. And I don't know enough about the garment factory yet, or the bail offices really. I've done some of the bail office stuff on my old character. I don't think it really paid all that great. I think there's probably more valuable stuff to do in between Cayos and Cluckenbells that maybe makes the bail office not necessary. But what I really wanted to look at here was agency, and I'm not seeing it. So maybe it's Dynasty 8 Executive where you buy CEO offices. Yeah, it is. So 2 million for the cheapest one, I think. 2,145,000. Honestly, between the two, for let's see, 10,000, 140 for $135,000 difference, I would take this one. Because it's right next to where you can launch Cluckenbell, and so it's really convenient actually, and it's also pretty close to your CEO office. Obviously, we have our apartment there too. It's not going to show on this map, but yeah. So we'll definitely buy an agency at some point, but we need to earn like a couple more million before we can do that. There's a few other things we're going to get first, And honestly, the next thing I'd want to build up at this point is the acid lab, because that's going to be the most valuable next business to own outside of Cayo Perico and Cluck and Bell. So we could do another Cluck and Bell right now. I've got like 2 hours until this timer's up, and honestly, I don't even know that I'm gonna buy the Cayo. It depends. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon here, I think, and except for look at, by the way, look at the radar. It's putting the Kosatka icon on top of the. Did I mess it up by buying that VIP helicopter by renting this thing? Did that like mess it up for some reason? I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exit the game real quick, and then I'm gonna log back in and see if it's acting goofy again. So I think at this point, let's try to save our. There we go. We got the swirl. Not that that always means anything, but let's video clip. Did I save something? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Doesn't even look like me. So anyway, let's see. What is my notification? Oh, because I escaped the bounty. All right. Close game. All right, so we'll wait for a few here. And then we're gonna relaunch the game. God of War Ragnarok. Everyone loves that game. I don't really care for it, to be honest. I played it for a little bit, and same with College Football 25. I love NCAA Football 14, which was the last one they had like 10 years ago, but man, this didn't do it for me, like, at all. The recruiting in Dynasty mode was just trash. I know the new one's out or coming out very soon. Hopefully it's doing better this year. I'll have to check it out when I get to it. But right now, let's go back in here and see. So we did our first Cayo. Nice. Join free mode. Our spawn point is set in the Kosatka. Oh, I know what I want to do before I log out. I want to update my Sparrow and give it all of its weapons and stuff. Yeah, we've been streaming almost 3 hours now, so it's like 2 hours and 50 minutes. So, like I said, I was planning on ending it at 9. So actually, the timing on this was pretty good. Oh, and so I was saying it's going to be like another 2 hours until Cayo Perico is ready again. Obviously, I'm not going to sit in the game that whole time and wait to be able to buy it again. So what I'll probably do is sign off the stream in a little bit here. And I'll probably actually just go to bed, and then if my watch wakes me up, I'll come back down and go in and buy it. So it's not showing the Kosatka on the radar. I don't like that. I know we don't have our VIP helicopter anymore. Let's do this. Let's just go to an invite-only session to start. I don't feel like dealing with any PvP douchebags right now. Okay. And we'll head up here. And we'll go check out the Sparrow and see about adding the missiles and stuff to it, because you do have to buy that. I think that's like 300,000 or 400,000 maybe. I want to say it's 400,000. We'll see. So once I'm in here, I can go ahead, if that message would ever go away. They insist on showing you these messages for like, I don't know, like a minute. Like, it doesn't really take that long to read. Please go away. There we go. So right D-pad to modify your aircraft. Okay. First I'm gonna make it red. I like it better red. 7,500. It's not really worth it, but whatever. Yeah, I just like plain old red. I definitely don't want pink. Alright, countermeasures. I prefer flares. So look at that, $110,000 for flares. Whatever. We got it, so let's do it. And then weapons, 240,000. So that's why I was thinking like 400. So it's like 240 for this, 110 for the flares. That's like $350,000 we're spending on this stuff, just to make the thing like usable, you know. But it will help when we're doing Cayo Perico, like some of the setup missions. It helps be able to fly this up and take the guys out on the ground like with missiles. So it is worth it. So it's fine. It sucks to lose the money, but you know, let's take it up in the air for the first time, fly it around a little. Let's see if it bothers to show our Kosatka on the... It does. Hey, all right. Kosatka is on the radar normally now. I think rebooting the game fixed it. That was messed up, wasn't it? That's so weird. Now we could do a new Cluck and Bell. There's also all the one-time shit we can do, like the movie props and the playing cards and the action figures and the mystery and Maud's bounties and the what's it called, the slasher and all that stuff. And eventually we got to join the car meet and get HSW. Actually, maybe we should do the HSW thing. That's like up here, right? And I do want to eventually check out some of these new, like group sex. I always laugh when I say that, but the jobs that are on the map now that just appeared recently.
Hey, friend. It's Madrazo. The older, more handsome one, huh? There is someone who wants to meet you, and believe me, you want to meet him. You think I'm into some bad stuff?
Again, Martin, we've never spoken, ever. I don't know why you're calling me, dude. I will eventually go see what he's talking about, but I think it has something to do with another business you can buy or something. So I could do the HSW race right now, but to be honest with you, there's not much point to doing it right now. I'm going to maybe just save that for when I'm looking to start getting into the HSW update and stuff. I don't know, what did we just lock onto? Is it another helicopter for some reason? Oh, no. That's a signal jammer. So, yeah, that's the other thing. One of the other one-time things we can do. We can go around the map and we can blow up all 50 of these. Actually, with the Sparrow, it'll be a lot easier now. Yeah. We got lots of stuff to do. Lots and lots of stuff to do to level this character up. Right now, after only 2 sessions, we're level 15. We've got almost $1 million. We've got the Kosatka. We got the Sparrow, which is honestly, between the two of them, that's a $4 million investment. In fact, let's take a look and see what our earnings are and what we spent. I know we got we started, we gotta admit, we started with $1 million because we only spent $3 million of the $4 million when we started. So we started off with $1 million, and then we got the $1 million bonus tonight when we logged back in. So there's $2 million that we kind of had for free. But let's just see what our career looks like. I guess that's not what this is. This is like Cluck and Bell T, Bravado Gauntlet. Oh, livery. Okay. I was gonna say, really, we can claim a free Bravado Gauntlet police vehicle, but no. Charter Jets, Black Eagle Cap, Buzzard Attack Chopper. What do we need to do to get that? I don't even know. Whatever. Alright, that's not what I was looking for anyway. Info. Maybe online. Manage characters now. Options. Find new session. Where do you see like all your stats? Oh, it's a stats thing, isn't it? That's where do you see your stats? Well, why don't you look under stats? So, okay. So looking at our career now, we've earned 5.5 million. We've spent 4.5. That's why we have $1 million left. I've never been in PvP with this character because we've been in pretty much invite-only lobbies the whole time. I don't really care about any of this other stuff. I just wanted to see what the earnings were so far. So 5.5 million earned. I don't know if that includes 2.5. I don't know if that really includes the $1 million that we started with and the $1 million that we got for the bonus. I kind of think it must, because we've only done a single Cayo Perico so far. That got us 1.55 plus, what, a $200,000 bonus? Was that what it was? So 1.75. And then we did one Cluck and Bell, which was 500,000 plus 200,000, I think. So it's like 700,000. So if we were at 1.75, 2.25, 2.45, like, so like 2.5 million between the two of them. And then whatever we've done, like in other little stuff, like the mixed goods sales, we did a Simeon car, we sold an NPC car, like little stuff is probably only a couple 100,000. So I want to say in total we've only earned about $2.5 million probably. And then so yeah, so if we're at 5.5 million, that's probably the $1 million that we started with, and then the $1 million that we got as a bonus. So that, yeah, I'm going to say that does include it. So, but still, we're doing great for having just started yesterday and only playing 2 sessions. And we've already got the Kosatka. We've already done a Cayo. We've already done a Cluck and Bell. We could do another Cluck and Bell right now if we wanted to. It's ready. I do want to check out some of these other things, like this asterisk business thing, whatever's over here. Is this the group Sachs thing? I think it's further up here. Oh, Quickie Farm. That's Quickie Farm. You know what? Let's just finish off with that. I'm going to end the stream after this. We'll just see what it... visit Quickie Farm today. How do you visit? I guess this up here. So what does this pay? And how long does it take? If it takes like a half hour, I'm going to be irritated. I might not finish. Complete all deliveries 5 times to unlock a business reward. Okay, so we got to make all deliveries. Okay. I'm sure it's a shit car that we're in. Love Fist's new kazooist. Okay. Yes. Always an integral part of any metal band is the kazoo player. And I don't know if getting into crashes is going to hurt the supplies or what. And I don't know if I'm going too slow here. I don't know anything about this mission. I've never done it. I'm going to go ahead and trust the GPS, which I know better than to do. But since I don't know where the deliveries and stuff are, I feel like I don't have a choice. Cars are going to, of course, go out of their way to block me. Oh, you know, I really hope we don't have to run up to like Grapeseed or whatever, the clinic up there. Where do we go? Oh, here. All right. Sentinel GTS is actually a pretty decent car, to be honest. It's not the greatest car, but there are many worse cars in the game. Man, the NPC traffic is just being brutal. Rehab center. Please tell me that's not like where we go deal with Dr. Friedman in Last Dose. The one that's like up in the hills. Sometimes if you have a nightclub and you got to deliver a customer who's passed out back to the rehab center that they live at. That's it too. It looks like it is that though, based on the road it's having me go up here. Because this road, if you take it up north, leads right to it basically. It'll be off to the right. Yep, that's where we're going. That's a long way out, man. Again, we got another happy song here. Gotta remove I gotta go through my playlist for my background music and remove some of these happy tunes and add a few more metalish ones. If anyone's interested, the music is generated by Suno. I do it, and it's available for free. I'm going to be uploading the tracks to another channel I have called Heathen Beats, and anyone who wants to use it as background music, if you think it's good enough, then I would appreciate the like, and go ahead and download it and use it as much as you like. No copyrights. You really can't copyright what's it called? AI music. Oh, I have to drive it into the circle. Okay, that was a screw up on my part. Okay, is this timer gonna reset? Why is this guy running at me? About to pull out a weapon and deal with him. Okay, we're back up to like 4 minutes. I don't know why that dude was running. It was kind of sus. The medical center. Yeah, which medical center? Let's back down to the city. Well, then let's go back down to the city. Okay, this is maybe a bad choice. We'll find out. Don't crash, please. Okay. Oh yeah, you saw the car there, so you just ran right into it. Again, I really, really fucking hope that Rockstar is not going to put this kind of NPC traffic in GTA 6, because it's just tedious as hell to deal with. I think this is... I can't believe that car actually stopped for me. That's shocking. I think it's because I hit my brakes, so it was trying to stop in front of me and not let me keep going. But who knows? I feel like the game meticulously calculates your most likely path and then puts an NPC car there. Well, that was cool. That was less than a minute and a half to get from the last one to this one. Where is the Sentinel GTS? Really? It puts me out on the other side. So I'm getting like 5,000 per delivery. What is there? 5 deliveries total? I don't know what the... 7,500, is that the amount for this delivery? Where are we going? The medical center. Yep, it's going to be up north, like in Grapeseed. So I'm going to have to bust ass. We do have over 5 minutes to get there, which is good, but that is a long way to go. I'm going to have to haul ass, and I suck at driving. Of course. Can we keep control, please? There we go. Gotta say, so far, not impressed with the quick farm delivery stuff. It's not really good money. I'd rather do a like a headhunter or even a what's the other one? Sightseer. I'd rather do that in my Sparrow. You can probably get a Sightseer done really fast in a Sparrow. That thing covers the map quick. Long way to go. 1.3 miles. Actually, we don't have that far to go, do we? I will say I'm not going up that exit. I will go up the entrance instead. I'm sure I can count on the NPCs not to freak out on me and cut me off. Yep, it was like the, I guess it's not Grapeseed, but Sandy Shores. I feel like this is like the 4th. Aren't there a total of 5 deliveries with these? We'll find out. Okay. Alright, where are we going now? I swear, if it... Is it sending me back into town? Of course it is. Why would... Because they're douchebags, that's why. Alright. Get on the freeway and get back down there. The freeway moves pretty quick, so... It's not really that big of a deal, but it's just annoying. It's kind of like when you're doing Sightseer and inevitably one package will be on the other side of Chiliad and then the next one will be back down south in the city and then the next one will be back on the north side of Chiliad again. It's like, oh, come on. But it is easy money. I'll have to review this later since it's been streamed, so we have a recording of it, and see how long it took me to do this whole thing, because I think this will be the last delivery. I see our supplies bar is like a little bit dinged. Is that because we had like some crashes and stuff? Does it go down? I didn't even notice. I'll have to watch that too when I go look at the playback of this. I don't really understand everything about this mission, other than it's taking longer than I wanted it to, and wow, that was close. Taking longer than I wanted, and it doesn't seem to pay all that much. We'll see what the final payout is at the end, I think. Hopefully it'll give it to us. If they pay us cash, that'll be perfect, because instead of putting it in my bank. Oh, look, dude, that guy, yeah, okay, so yeah. I saw the supplies bar go down a little when that happened. That dude turned right into me, man. That's some bullshit. That was some absolute bullshit. So yeah, when you have a wreck, it hurts your supplies a little bit. Wow, I just had another like glitch in my, and it's not the stream, it's my actual PS5, because you know what I'm looking at right now is the actual feed off the PS5. I'm not looking through the stream, and that was quite a lag there, which is weird for a invite only lobby. All right, let's see what we get paid out on this now. Never done one of these before. $30,000. It's 0.5% in total. Great work. Alright, so we got paid 30 G's to do that, and I don't know exactly how... Oh wait, we're not done. We're not done yet. Okay. So there's like a 6th one? Oh, does this thing just like go on and on? Is it endless? How does it end? I thought there would be an X number of deliveries. Like, I think the pizza thing is like X number. You know, since the supplies are just these like little boxes that you can carry by hand, why the hell can't we use our Sparrow to do it? We all know the answer to that. Because that would make way too much sense and be too easy. Are we going onto the freeway? If we are, then let's just go on right here. Which care center are we going to? Man, I just wanted something like quick and easy to do just to end the stream on, since we're done with Cayo. This is like longer than I was thinking. At least it does pay more than VIP work, but again, it takes kind of proportionally longer. We'd have to figure out, like I said, I'm going to look back at this afterwards, see how long it took me to complete this, and then figure out like the per minute payout, and then compare that against VIP. Usually like a headhunter you can finish inside of like 5 or 6 minutes, and you get like 20-some thousand, like 20 grand. So I no way in hell I'm doing that math in my head right now, but kind of calculate it to see, like, for the time spent, which one is worth more. I feel like Headhunter, or even maybe Sightseer even too, I feel like it's more fun, those are, but I do kind of like the driving. Sometimes I feel like modern GTA Online, you spend too much time in the air and not enough time on the ground. That's why I don't want to promise that I won't buy it, but I probably will not buy an Oppressor Mark II on this character. And I know it's a great grinding machine. It really is. You can get so much stuff done so fast on it, but I'm bitter about it these days. I feel like it kind of ruined the game in a lot of ways. And I really hope they don't ruin GTA 6. What are they going to do for online for GTA 6? You know, they haven't said a single word about it yet, which kind of sucks. Now, to be fair, they didn't really announce GTA Online either until a couple months before release of GTA 5. I think it was like summer 2013 where the GTA Online trailer came out. So we probably won't see anything about GTA Online if there is one. Probably won't see anything about it until like maybe February or March. I really hope this is the last one. They made me go all the way out to Paleto Bay. Come on, man. There we go. It's done. Okay, so we got 37.5, so almost 40 Gs, and it took 15 minutes. It's comparable. I mean, if it takes me 6 or 7 minutes to get 20 Gs and I get almost 40, it's a little bit less of a payout than VIP stuff. But it's not terrible. Not terrible. All right, I think we're probably going to end it there. Let's, oh, we got cash. We'll have to, I'm going to change my spawn point to the bank, the CEO office, I mean. Go to invite only. And then we'll take an accounting and see where we're at. Please don't put me in the shower again. I'm like Wade. No bath. Do I need snacks? Nope, we're full. It's too soon to do mixed goods again yet. So let's just step outside and take an accounting of everything. And then we'll end the stream there. So yesterday we created the character, we ran a Cluck and Bell, we did some of the one-time stuff like the stash house and the G's cash, and oh, we didn't do the billboards today, the spray painting the billboards. We could do that too, but like I said, I'm not going to do it. And I see G's cash flashing. Oh, it's right over at the park. You know what? F it. Just before we leave, let's just, I'm not going to call my car. I'll just grab one. Watch me get a wanted. Oh, I did it right in front of the cop station too, didn't I? Or no. Cop station's up here. Probably want to go on this side of the road to stay out of sight of the cops as we go by. Maybe there's like a little break in the wall up here that we can use to head down. We did a Simeon's car yesterday. We did a bunch of like little free roam crap things that you can do. Earned a couple hundred G's, I think, total doing it. Where is the thing? Is it up top? No, sometimes it is up there. It's not over here. It's not on the... It's not right by the picnic table, is it? No. It can be over here too. No, I'm not seeing it. Alright, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to go out on foot. And then... Okay, there is... Oh, that's LD Organics. I'm not doing that yet, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I felt my controller vibrating. So we're looking for G's Cache. And I don't really know every single location by heart for this. But hopefully I'll feel the controller vibrate when I get near it. I expected it to be just like a couple second thing, but looks like it's going to be longer than I wanted it, of course. GTA never plays fair. Oh, it can be over here too, can't it? Can it be on the other side? Like down here? Eventually, when I buy my agency, that will be my garage entrance. I think it can be up here though, which is one place I didn't look yet. Yeah, I felt something. Oh, maybe it was just hopping the fence, I felt. Yeah, that's all.